Alright. Yo, good morning, boys. Good morning. Afternoon, evening, etc. Do I look like I do in the picture? What do you think? What do you think, chat? So, I kind of skipped a day. Just pretend I skipped a day. So, I am very close to achieving, as I have alluded to in the title and the paint image, my final form. So, the plan today, yeah, we are doing some Ubers. I'm a little scared of Shaper though. I'm a little scared, but as you can see, I might have a little bit more energy shield. So, we need to upgrade a few things before we achieve our final form, but we're pretty fucking close. We're pretty close. Basically, I have made the switch. I don't even have my last point, by the way, so we should probably do that at some point. Not that I need it though, I don't actually need it. But I have made the swap to the Oath of the Magi build. So, I've taken out the gems in my chest, and now my chest is giving me about 8,000 energy shield. 8,000 energy shield. This is probably more life than any build you've ever played on one piece of gear, which is hilarious. Yeah, XTD. So, no, yeah, it's pretty insane. And this is also giving me damage from the Ephemeral Edge. So, actually, I could pretty much talk about the build in its entirety now. This is kind of close to the final form. I'll go over it. Basically, the final build is this, right? With a few upgrades, but I'll go over the main setup, at least for Toad, you know, for the YouTube crowd. Basically, as I showed earlier, we're Oath of the Magi with the Satyrs Garb. This actually, the way this works is if there's nothing socketed in the chest, you double the chest defense. Doubled. Now, that alone is really, really good, but because of Escape Artist, this actually works with Oath of the Magi. So this is giving me, imagine I had 4.4k evasion and 1k ES, and then on top of that, the energy shield from the chest, which is 4.4k, is also giving me divided by 6, 700 ES on top. This is roughly a 1700 ES regalia. This is insane. 1700 energy shield. On top of the fact, by the way, that it's giving me a sizable amount of evasion as well. So it's actually insane. Honestly, it's so crazy. Obviously stole this tech from, well, I mean, you could call it tech. It's you know, I heard about it from Lance, obviously, where there's a mortal energy shield stacking build. Same sort of abuse as well with the Ephemeral Edge. This is scaling that energy shield into flat damage. And yeah, obviously someone in chat's pointing out the Hungry Loot. Now, I could not go down the path that Lance went. A lot of people tried to talk me into chesting out gloves and helmets and Squire. Squire, you lose the shield. Helmet is a lot of work, and you have to use old school influence, which means you lose the implicits, which means you're losing max res and Fizz's chaos, which is very big on this build. Very big. Like very, very big. And also it's not very many links either. And then the gloves, which is the thing everybody suggests, right? Turns out, because you're losing so much energy shield, because you're losing all these like attack speed modifiers, and so all in all, it turns out to only be very slightly more damage, and actually turns out to be less damage than a Hungry Loop of all things. And I cannot, now, I hate this ring, don't get me wrong, I hate this ring. But it works, doesn't it? It works, and it also means, because of some reasons, I end up saving sockets. Because I end up swapping out the Anathema, however you pronounce it, which is a effectively +2 curse ring for this build. If I show you right now, if I have it here. But this ring, +2 curses is good, but I'm right next to Whispers of Doom, and I can obviously anoint it. You can get +1 curse on the amulet, as this guy has, which is insane. I would love that. But it turns out to be a loss of only like, I think it's like 20% less damage, taking Whispers of Doom, dropping the early week, and then you get the Hungry Loop, which is only -1 link. And then, obviously, because you're running the Tincture Ascendancy and we're using a Mage Blood, and we get to replace a 5th random flask. This is going to be like a Dying Sun or a Bottled Faith. We get to replace that with something that's up all the time, much better for bossing, a Tincture. And obviously you might have seen this on the Wanders, but if you attack with a Nimbus and all the projectiles come and hit the same target, you get a bunch of attack speed, right? All of a sudden you're hitting something like 60 times a second, 70 times a second, which is giving you enough rage with this Tincture to actually run Berserk with very good uptime. Yeah. So this is basically it, boys. This is it. The final form of the build. Now, I do still need a few upgrades, so we're not there yet. I'll get into that in a minute, but we're very close to the final build, and I'm very happy. This can be min-maxed so much further as well, but obviously I'm resource limited playing Bro SF. Although not that resource limited, I can keep playing, I can keep min-maxing. It's just a matter of desire. Like, do I need to really get that 1k ES extra from a perfect chest? But yeah, anyway. Did I type? Yeah, so, obviously, now that this build's pseudo done, we're gonna finish it off today. We're gonna do some bossing, we're gonna do some Ubers. Oh wait, I already did some Ubers. I swear I only did a couple, by the way. I have to show you something, chat. I only did a couple. I just couldn't help myself. I saw Ziz doing Ubers and I had to do some myself. I promise it was 3. I promise it was 3. Because I I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. That was an action. I'm gonna do more. I'll do more, don't worry. But yeah, we have a Progenesis. So I also got Empower. It was a good day. Anyway, why you playing without us? It was like 2 hours ago. I was just like warming up, you know? I was just warming up, dude. I was doing practice. I was doing standard league practice, but in league, you know? I was practicing for Moonlord, chat. But anyway, so
you are being selfish.
So we'll do more bosses today. Got lots of Cyrus to do. We're gonna tank some meteors. It's gonna be very fun. We're gonna min-max our build. This seems like a good day still. Let's get to work. Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, anyway. What's left to finish on the build? Number 1, I need to conflict orb my boots for a T1 avoid, and then I need to replace the avoid on my shield with spell suppression, replace 2 nodes and 1 extra node, and then replace those nodes with energy shield, I think. I can replace them with whether I want, but yo, Bubka, thanks for the raid, by the way. Thanks, dude. Holy, it's the MF guy. Yeah, my MF is much smaller than yours. You know, if we're comparing sizes. By the way, I saw there was a patch today, and they added a bunch of Voidborn keys and Voldo puzzle boxes. You think that's it? I'm thinking that's probably a nerf. What do you think? That's probably... Because I felt like there was a very small pool of uniques, and a lot of them were Mage Blood, which was dilute, you know, there was like too many Mage Bloods. Apparently it was a buff. Zizarin, wake up! Zizarin! Boxes shot up +2 divines and Mage Blood went down 30 divines. People added 500 more Mage Bloods? Yeah! The chance for Mage Blood stays the same regardless of the pool. The pool just means you get a variety of shit. See, you would think that logically, right? But if you've looked at data, it would seem that it does seem to be somewhat proportional. Like, I'll give you an example, right? There's a lot more Mage Bloods than Headhunters. And so you see a lot more Mage Bloods than Headhunters, and they're the same fucking rarity. They're the same drop rate. Like, they actually buffed Penance Brand Runebinder builds. Wait, Penance Brand does twice as much damage now? Wait, was that part of the thing too? Wait, what? Wait, Penance. Fixed a bug. Oh, was it this line that did it? Bruh. Alright, Uber Exile, let's go.
Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling.
The appointed time is here. Victory will be ours.
Annihilation. The fires of 1,000 suns. You do not have the strength, hatchling.
I can pretty much tank the balls as long as I'm leeching.
Pathetic.
So I can pretty much just like sit here, which is kind of funny. I don't think they do enough damage to go through my ghost dance either. So that makes it kind of free as well.
Annihilation, the hatchling. Surprises.
So that's who begs up. If you have debuff, can you die? Melding actually disables the debuff. So the debuff doesn't do anything to me. Wait, can I? Do I even have to leech?
I am not alone.
How pathetic.
Dude, I don't even have to leech. I can probably do this, right? 2 proj. AoE feared.
At least die with some flair. Titans. Handle this. A veil of safety and security.
Low on mana.
Time to tethers.
Dude, I should probably give it a Chayola.
Time to up the stand. Twin terrors. Grasp your mortality tightly. Oh, the Lord.
Yeah, I should just play this build and Gauntlet. Alright, Maven.
Mine now.
Yo.
The prize
Yo.
piece comes to joy.
Hello, Senpai.
My collection.
I should probably have a clip for the Nemesis.
Stand up.
Pain will be returned tenfold.
I can get a fair bit more damage. Admittedly, not a crazy amount.
Punishment inescapable.
Arrogant toy. Take this.
Did I just stun her out of the fucking fireball? I did not mean to do that, but I'm pretty sure I can take the fireball anyway, but that's funny.
Stand still.
Debuffed, huh?
Take this.
Woohoo!
Cascade of pain. Do what I say.
I require aid. The living toy must enjoy our contests.
I do actually need an Awakened Brutality. So I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I think. No, I have one already. I lied. Rip. Still 5 out of 7. Indeed, I believe. Let's see, we did Ida, Exarch, Cortex, Maven, and Cyrus. So the only Ubers left to do in the league for me, I had to defeat the Elder and the Shaper. I do have the sets here ready to go. I could do it right now. But yeah, he does clean one-shot me, unfortunately.
Stay
And
in soft core.
I can't even like guard skill it or anything. Shaper Slam is a clean one-shot. I'm kind of tempted to do it, but it's like there is maybe one way to do it, and that's to go Iron Reflexes. Because technically everything hits you there. There's no evasion. Like, you can't evade damage in that fight. And then I can just guard skill it, obviously. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I need one more point, right? This gets replaced with marked enemy cannot crit. Because that allows me to do... The clones don't slam, right? So I can at least do Uber Shaper, maybe? You have a 3-point jewel. Jewels are energy shields, Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You're saying I can do this. Just to save 1 point. 5 hit. So now I have 50k armor. Now, if you can believe it, I'm pretty sure I still die. But I could also drop maybe like my ruby flask. Tier 2. Alright. I'm not gonna try to tank it, obviously, but I can tank it now. Don't witness it, obviously. I have 65k armor, 25% fizz conversion, 21% less damage taken while standing still. Berserk for 19% less. And Molten Shell. If the shape is marked, which he will be, he also can't crit me. I'm only doing this once though. I'm not gonna farm this boss.
You've chosen to side with chaos.
Okay, don't fuck up.
This is my world, and you shall obey my order. Gaze into the abyss. Gaze into the abyss. Irrelevant.
I think it is safest to just tank it. Because with Molten Shell, I'm totally safe. There it is. There it is. Alright, one more Uber. Although this one's a bit... Honestly, this is the Uber I'm most scared of by far. The final Uber. Because I can't fucking mark the Shaper that is slamming. I think I actually have to... I definitely have to shell it and dodge. I'm not gonna Maven it. That would actually be a genuinely bad idea. I do get more targets to leech. Alright, chat. For the 7 out of 7. This could go bad. It's probably fine. But I mean, if he crits me without Molten Shell,
Putrefy.
could be bad.
Rot, spoil, and fester.
Exile, do something.
Ultimate chaos.
Okay, he's doing his chaos thing. Bro, I don't have leech. Give me leech. It is weird being only scared of one thing. Alright. Well, the fight was not won with gameplay, but with raw planning and overgearing. Get fucked. So big. Get fucked, video game. Skills overrated. Skills overrated, chat. There it is, there it is. Alright, I'm going back to my real build. So basically, I cucked my entire ascendancy and rolled my flask and everything just to get a fuck ton of armor. As you can see, it's kind of like, it worked, didn't it? Pretty good too, I'd say. Alright, boom. Oh my god, I wish I was running determination. So that's good for me. Fuck! Oh, dude! Am I finally gonna re-roll Watch His Eye? No. Chat, technically speaking, would it be stupid to re-roll this? Oh, no, dude. Well, if you think about it, no one that runs Peter of Lightning is probably gonna run Determination. How many do I have? Don't even think about it. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Go. Just end it. 1 in 3.
The ritual is complete.
Oh my god, it bricked. Although it kind of is now insane, actually. That's like a really good jewel for another build, though. It kind of bricked into something arguably still really good. Not for me, though. Oh, I only had the one Peter Lightning mod, though. No, dude. I might never see it again. Chat, I might never see it again. No. My think. I guess I'll take that. 86 influenced. I'll take that. Wow. I definitely think I swapped that. It's not gonna fuck me twice in a row, right? It's not gonna happen twice in a row. It actually swapped the dead mod, but for arguably a worse, well, not a worse mod, but like a pretty shit one. Fuck, man. Well, at least it survived. Ziz will want that. I might as well, literally, I just might as well put that in guild stash for Ziz now.